Been here for 20 years at the Holiday Tournament. It is always an exciting matchup, and this is kind of like the marquee game of the night, if you will. You have the hometown fans coming in, and the Bombers. Brown County's got a good handful of people coming down as well. Always an exciting one when the Bombers get to play here.
It always is, Justice, and good crowd starting to filter in. Big crowd behind us here on the north side of the gym.
And the Bombers, and they're going to be in their home whites with the orange and black trim on the side. Brown County will be in the visiting green uniforms with the yellow trim. Bombers looking for their back-to-back opening round wins. They were able to do it last year. Brown County all fell in the consolation side of things last year. Macomb was knocked down after 3 games, and one of the things that Jeremy Anderson talked about, he wants to play a full 4-game matchup, and anybody does when they come here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal every year, is to play 4 games, get to play an evening session game on Saturday night in this case.
Jeremy Anderson at the helm of the Bomber program, assisted by Brian Langworthy, Zach Keene, Justin Ellison. Best wishes to him. He's on his way to Texas to watch the Missouri Tigers in their bowl game. Eric Jones on the other side for Brown County. Dion Doyle at center court alongside number 24 for Brown County. That is Durte. Doyle Durte at center court. Dave Hasley, Brian Sorrell, Brett Stevens in the stripes. It is the 6:30 contest. We're set to get rocking. Everybody ready to go, and this is the much anticipated game of the day. Strap yourselves in, folks. This is Macomb-Western Holiday Tournament basketball on TSSR Game Time Line. Up and underway, the Bombers get us up and running. They'll move from right to left as we sit courtside from Western Hall.
Inside look, that is East.
Quickly moved around. Here's a 3-ball long from the college line for Braden Holthouse. Gets it up and in. Holthouse gets the Bombers on the board. 3-0 lead. Brown County gets their first possession of the contest now.
Good ball movement by the Bombers to start off.
It's tapped around, stolen by Dion Doyle, ahead to Ian Case. 2-on-1 to the basket, up and in. Quick start for Ian Case. Gets it to drop. 5-0 run for Macomb. Hornets coming out. Trying to get something fired up pretty quickly here. Down 5-0 already, quickly in this one. And Hornets trying to settle in on the pace. About a minute into this game, and probably the best atmosphere we've seen today.
Yeah, definitely biggest crowd of the afternoon and evening thus far.
The side behind us, you may not see, you can't see it on your screen at homes, but the side behind us is full, pretty much. The black reserve seating is all the way full.
Nice replay there of the late by Case. 5-0 lead for the Bombers. 6:47 to play here. Opening quarter, Hornets with the basketball.
That was Connor Bishop on the foul, his first personal, team first. Hornets at the top of the key now. They'll feed to the top. McGath with it. In the lane, tapped by Bishop. Holthouse grabs it. Ahead. Holthouse trying to go to the basket, contorts it over to Doyle, up and in. Bombers are ready to play in this one. Brown County yet to score. Trying to find something here. McGath with it. Kick stolen away by Doyle. And our first slam of the day. Doyle gets it up and in, slams it home. Timeout, Eric Jones. Bombers set the tone. We will be back after these local messages. Holthouse grabs it. Ahead. Holthouse trying to go to the basket, contorts it over to Doyle, up and in. Holthouse grabs it. On the campus of Western Illinois University, it is the 6:30 contest, the much anticipated contest of the day. Hometown Macomb Bombers and the Brown County Hornets. with their play-in contest here this afternoon. Justice Keene alongside my color commentator. Good to have you with us this afternoon. And it doesn't get old when the first-round matchups get rolling.
And little break for me, but several years out here doing this on the radio side, and it's always a fun 3 days and always a great atmosphere when Macomb plays.
Bombers with the 11-0 run now. You never know how your team's going to play in the opening game. You don't know what you're going to see, but Bombers came ready to play. Brown County can't
get a shot off.
Tapped around at midcourt. Holthouse grabs it. 360 move. He secures it, and Coach Anderson says, get things set. Probably the fastest paced game we've seen today.
Yeah, by far.
Easily. Case up, it'll go off the right side. Probably the first shot we've seen missed by the Bombers. Inside, tapped around, ball's loose on the floor. 2 hands on it. Tapped around though to avoid the jump ball. Holthouse picks it up. Ahead the other way he'll go. Holthouse, wide open 3. Off the back iron, won't go. Tapped around, Hornets trying to save it, they do. 4:50 to play, and the Hornets take it the other way. Double team by the Macomb bench. Nowhere to go. Hornets trying to look. Ball's loose, and it's picked up and secured by Ingram. Brown County trying to find some flow to this game, as that one will go up for Ingram, won't go.
First shot, I think, for Brown County in the contest with 4.5 to go.
3-ball Watson off the right side, no good. Won't go. 4:23 to play. Brown County loses control of it. Ahead to Ian Case. Case all the way up and in. Case with 4 points. Bombers contributing from all over in the 13-0 run. Macomb has not won a Macomb-Western Holiday Tournament since 2010. They are looking to end that drought this year. Brown County, though,
nice.
Hungry to stop them, but Case goes to the basket again, and this is
great pass there by Drew Watson. No look, and the lead 15-0
run. Pace trying to be set. Henry ahead. Brown County working with the pace, and we have our whistle on the right side, or the left side of the floor, rather. This is just, such a good look here. Right to Case, up and in.
Couldn't have drawn that up, and pretty play on both ends.
Braden Holthouse did pick up the Macomb foul there, his first personal, team second. Henry is at the line. He missed his first one.
Jake Hobson, 24 in for the Bombers.
Second one's off the back iron. Rebound Doyle pushing ahead to Bishop. Bombers will kind of relax things a little bit. Up 15. Have not seen a shutout in a quarter yet today. And there's a foul there.
We've had a couple of close quarters with almost shutouts, but not yet.
Hobson. Got it. Take a look here as Hobson gets fouled there by Anderson, who picked up his first personal, his team's first as well. The second one, and off the front of the rim, no good. 16-0. Macomb leads Brown County. Here's Jack Anderson, top of the key, looks, ball's loose, Bomber basketball.
Good job by Holthouse, just causing all sorts of havoc here at the top of the circle for Brown County, and another turnover, Bomber basketball.
Parker will come in for Brown County. 16-0 Macomb. Jeremy Anderson makes his play call. Eric Jones trying to set up some type of defense to shut down this Macomb team. Doyle from the free throw line. Up, no good. knocked out. Last touch by Brown County.
Jager McGrath back, number 11 for the Hornets.
2:46 to go. Here is Watson looking straight to Holthouse. Watson to Holthouse, 2:35 to go. Opening quarter action, 6:30 game here at the MWHT. Doyle couldn't get that one to go, gets his own rebound, tries again. Won't go. Ball's tapped around. Reset by the Bombers on the outside. Hobson up, he got it. So Hobson will get one. Take a look here as Hobson goes up to the basket. Nicely done.
Chance at an old-fashioned three-point play here for Jake Hobson.
Hobson's free throw. Yes, he got it. Doesn't matter what it looks like if it goes in. It just all it matters is it drops.
A shooter's touch off the front of the rim and bounce in.
Brown County basketball here. Havens brings it up the floor. Tapped around, grabbed by Hobson, ahead to Braden Holthouse. Spin move from Holthouse, kicks outside. Bombers working it around the outside perimeter. Bishop, sports corner from 124, three ball. Courtesy of Connor Bishop.
His first three, and the lead now up to 22.
All Bombers.
Looks like it's going to stay with the Hornets with 25 seconds on the shot clock.
Tapped around, grabbed by Bishop. Tapped up, and the Hornets are on the board, courtesy of Carter Havens. 20-point lead for Macomb, but now you just got to build off that.
Right.
Watson, who'll push to Connor Bishop. Bishop to the corner. And don't really know what that means.
Reset the kick. Reset. Nope, I'm going to leave it at 20
Say
seconds.
20. 59-1 on the clock, 20 on the shot clock. Straight into Case. Case, an open path, gets it off the back iron and in. Ian Case on the board, 24-2. Pull-up jumper on the way, off the back iron, no good. Case Hobson grabs it rather, and Holthouse brings it across the logo at midcourt. Case with a drive to the basket, no good, tapped around, grabs his own rebound. Ball is loose, it's picked up by the Hornets. All the way he goes. Dorte gets it to drop. 24-4, Bombers will have the last possession of quarter number one. 7 seconds. Watson down low to Case to the basket. Up, no good. Tapped around. We've not seen a buzzer beater today, and we won't yet in this one. Macomb taking care of business early, and Jeremy Anderson of Plaza Squad, 24-4. We'll be back after these local messages.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College. Affordable.
Oh, Mr. Hasley.
Transferable credit.
Good, how are you?
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Welcome back to Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. The Macomb Bomber cheerleading squad in the house tonight. Always good to have him with us. And the Bombers coming out strong and steady, 24-4, impressing the hometown crowd here tonight here at Western Hall, and Bombers just had everything flowing for them.
They did just. You said earlier about you kind of wonder how a team's going to come out after the break. You know, first game of the tournament. Well, Macomb crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's on that first quarter, 24-4. You couldn't have played much of a better quarter of basketball than the Bombers did.
Brown County does start the second quarter with the basketball. Again, you're watching Macomb-Western Holiday Tournament coverage on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by Tom Conklin State Farm of Macomb. 24-4. Hornets trying to build something to go into the locker room at halftime. That will stick with Brown County.
No possession change, so the shot clock going to stay at 20.
Ball comes loose, tapped around, ground line Doyle. Top of the key to Holthouse. Oh, that's dangerous. He'll get 2 free throws, but
Brown County foul number 12, Drew Parker is first. Team third at the line to shoot 2, Brandon Holthouse.
Market's first, team first as well. First one's good for Holthouse. Second one, he got it both. 26-4, Macomb in control, 7:25 to play in the first half. Drive in the lane for the Hornets. They'll kick back top for the key, find McGath, and a traveling violation. Substitution in for Brown County.
Maverick Henry, number 5, the junior, in for Brown County.
Holthouse brings it across the logo at mid-floor. About a minute into the second quarter. Right down to Case. Open path, scoring a foul. Darte with the foul, his second. We'll take a look at this one again as Case gets up and just gets it to go. Clean and simple.
Yeah, can't draw it up, and pretty simple, as you said. Couldn't do it much simpler than that.
It wasn't much. No, it wasn't anything special. As Case can't get that one to go. 6:55 to go in the contest, or in the first half, rather. On the outside. Tapped around by the Hornets. Trying to find something. Bombers get a hand on the ball. Holthouse grabs it midair and will take it the other way. How about in Case again? Hornets with it the other way now. Havens with it. He'll feed back top of the key and find Maverick Henry. Pull-up jumper on the way off the front of the rim for the Hornets. Second putback from Ingram won't go. Ball's loose. Picked up by Case, ahead the other way, under 6 minutes to go. Quarter 2 of game number 6 at the MWHT. Hobson and Bishop return for Macomb.
Doyle and Watson check out.
Bombers moving around the outside. Conley over to Holthouse. Bishop in the corner. He wanted to take a three, but he just didn't have the opening to do it. Case gets the rebound, puts it up again, and Ian Case, have yourself a night. 32-4, Macomb in control. Maverick Henry gets that one to go.
That's his first two.
32-6. Bishop with it now. In the lane, look down low to Hobson. That will be back to Brown County. We'll have a pause on the floor while they tie their shoe. Henry to bring it up the floor here for the Hornets. 4:45 to go in the first half. In the lane now, toss up in and off the left side for Havens. Okay. Replay here, you get a look at Havens' shot and just missed it. He'll get a chance to throw a few in the air here.
Connor Bishop with the foul, his second.
Seen some pretty clean games today.
Yeah. Not
Morning session, even though they were lopsided contests, there really hasn't
clean.
been a bad contest yet on the fouling side of things.
I think last game was the first one that we actually saw bonus free throws
Yes.
in a quarter.
So he'll go 2 of 2, 32-8 with 4.5 to play. Watson top of the key. He'll feed to the corner, find Conley. Conley to the basket,
Nice.
up and in. (34-8) now as the Hornets take it back. Henry with a drive in the lane. Kick out stolen by Hobson. To Conley, 2-on-1 to the basket, up and in. Shot up, no good down at the Hornets end. Bombers get it back once again. Hobson with it. The Case won't go off the left side. Hornets will bring it up here as Henry gets it across mid-court line. One-on-one to the basket goes Case. They'll wave it off.
No shot. Hornet foul number 12, Drew second, team third.
Second foul for Drew Market there.
11, Jagger McGath, and 30, Tanner Seitz.
Tanner Stites, junior, number 30 in for the first time for the Hornets.
Watson at the top of the key, feeds corner, finds Holthouse. Down low Doyle, back to Holthouse for three. It is no good. Ahead the other way as we hit the 3-minute mark. Ball's loose, picked up Holthouse, and a foul.
Hornet personal foul, 11, Jagger McGath.
Jagger McGath, his first, team fourth. .250 to go, 36-8. Bombers with the lead.
Conley going to fire up a long three.
Most they've had this year at half is 41. Doyle gets one to drop. They're 3 away from tying that. Toss up, it's good. They'll count it. Havens gets it to go. He'll get a free throw with it. And Brown County's in double digits. Take a look at this one. Havens to the basket, gets it to go.
Conley going to be whistled for his first, team's second.
Havens' free throw is good. 3-point play.
Maverick Henry, number 5 back for Brown County.
Watson with it, across the floor. Holthouse to Drew Watson for 3. Bang!
You know it's your night when that one goes in.
Off the top of the back iron, and it drops. Sports Corner at 124 3 ball, and Macomb ties their season high in one half at 41. That will stick with Brown County. In comes Jake Hobson again for Dion Doyle. Out of bounds here. That might have, you're ready for that one.
Hands were up on that one.
There have been a few of those today.
Yes.
Pull-up jumper won't go for McGath. Ahead the other way to Hobson. He's fouled in motion.
And they're pretty passed by Watson.
Just off the corner there. Now Hobson, this to the new season high. He got it. New season high in one half for Macomb. It has been set at 42 now.
Hobson in the scorebook with his first point of the evening.
Second free throw. And he got it. Used every part of the rim. 43-11, Brown County trying to fire something up here. Watson with it. Does the smart thing and just resets at the top. Watson, as we approach the 60-second mark of the first half, sticks with Macomb. Under a minute to go in the first half. Here is Drew Watson. Watson drives, kicks outside, picked up Hobson, turned around, got it. Jake Hobson. In the lane, toss up, no good. Tapped around, Bombers recover. Conley to the basket, up and in. Unbelievable.
Conley, nice quarter coming off the bench with 6 here in the second.
20 seconds to go here. Brown County trying to get something to fall before this first half ends. They'll have what could be the last possession. Unlikely here as they'll shoot for the buzzer. And we have a whistle. Hobson will pick up his first, team at third. 8 seconds left. Hornets get it in, but they lose it out of the hands of Maverick Henry. And Macomb will have the last possession of the half.
3 have got them halfway to a century here in the opening half.
Here is Watson with a drive. In the lane, tosses it up. Off the back iron, no good. Bombers in dominant fashion take care of business, 47-11. Let's send it to Dwayne Hewlett, who has Jeremy Anderson standing by.
McDonough District Hospital halftime show with Coach Anderson. Boy, you guys couldn't have came out much better, I don't think.
I think it's energy and enthusiasm. That was the key. We talked about it before the game. We want to come out with some energy. Take pride in the fact that we get to host. It's a 6:30 game. Macomb always gets to play the 6:30 game, and so it's something we really want to take pride in and come out and get off to a good start.
A lot of different kids will see some playing time, I would imagine, in the second half, or do you need to get some legs under some kids with it being between Christmas and New Year's here?
We'll try to do both. We won't leave our main guys out there if it's out of hand, but we'll try to do both.
All right, congratulations on a good first half. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, man.
And with that, we'll send it to halftime with a word from McDonough District Hospital, our halftime sponsor here at the Macomb-Western Holiday Tournament.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Again, as we're happy to bring to you another member of the staff at MDH, and today we have Bill Murdoch, the Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of MDH. I've talked to some people up the food chain a little bit, but you're getting ways up there for me to be talking to here. Right. But you're just another guy. I am. And we were joking off camera. We'll get to that a little bit maybe as we go along here, but
sure.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. You married? You have kids?
Yep. Married. My wife's from Macomb. We have 4 children. My wife's a bomber and a leatherneck. I'm a leatherneck as well. Let's see. I grew up outside of Galesburg on a farm, and we still have a place up there. Go back there every day and enjoy the great outdoors up there. I've been in healthcare for over 30 years now. Enjoy it very much, and really look forward to the challenges that healthcare provides for us.
Now, if I remember reading through your stuff correctly, you're from Oneida, which is up by Galesburg,
right? Do you know where that is?
I do. I know where. It's part of Rova.
It is.
It's part of. We're sports people here, yeah. Bill. We have to know who Oneida is.
From Rova.
Did you? So it was Rova even that far back.
Well,
not that you're old. That isn't what I meant there.
There was an additional town added after I graduated, but it's always been pronounced as Rova.
So what was the town that was added?
Watauga.
Watauga was added.
Which is where I live now.
So you live in Watauga.
Right.
You graduated from Rova.
Correct.
But Watauga wasn't part of Rova when you graduated from Rova.
That's right.
That's like a twisting, turning road right there.
Oh yeah, it's a complex matter here. But no, after I graduated high school, went to college and all that, and then as I advanced my career, we stayed in the Midwest and finally ended up after we started having kids in the Rova, Oneida area to raise our children, and just stayed there the whole time since then.
How, there's a lot of professions at any hospital that have a lot of very important, and they are the integral workings of the hospital. Everybody thinks physicians, nurses, providers.
Right.
But you have a lot of pressure on you on a daily basis when you're talking about the chief financial officer. So how do you find yourself into that profession? I mean, I think I'd rather be the doctor or the nurse than the chief financial officer.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. When I graduated from Western, I was recruited at that time by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, and we were doing what hospitals have to prepare a Medicare cost report, and I was auditing them. So that's how I got my step into the healthcare career. And then after that, I went to work for a consulting firm that prepared the cost reports for the hospitals and all that. And then after that, I got into the actual inner workings of the hospital, started out as a controller, then worked up to CFOs and larger organizations, and and that's kind of my niche, and that's where I've stayed my whole career.
Now, you mentioned larger organizations. Lindsay Douglas, we talked to her. She's in recruitment for you guys for physicians and providers. And this is not, as far as hospitals go, a larger,
Right.
it's not a huge hospital.
Right.
So what does that do for you on a daily basis as you're trying to balance a budget or make a budget that works or help with the finances of that doesn't have maybe the bottomless pockets that some people think of when you think of a huge hospital or whatever?
Right. Yeah, I think that, you've been in one hospital, you've been in one hospital. They're all different. They all have their sets of challenges and struggles and all that. What is very exciting for me is we are we're nimble, we can make quick changes, and I feel like I can make that impact in the organization, those quick impacts to get the hospital on the right track and keep it going and be viable.
Yeah, and funding in this day and age is a key in getting payments. But I'm sure you guys still look at trying to get donations and stuff, correct? Is that involved in anything you do, or do you have to consider any of that when you're trying to make your business positions?
It's a small piece of it, a little bit of it. Our biggest challenge is to get reimbursed from the insurance payers, because there's a lot of noise out there right now where insurance payers are denying everything that not everything, but most things that we try to get reimbursed for. If we don't get what we're entitled to, then it's a struggle to make payroll. It's a struggle to pay our vendors. It's really tough to keep the hospital going, make the capital improvements that we're doing on the campus right now.
And you're doing a bunch of those right now. I mean,
we are.
You guys are improving. It seems like monthly, daily, whatever, you're making improvements here in the last 10 years or so.
There's a lot of exciting things going on here on the campus right now with the retail pharmacy, or community pharmacy is what we're calling it now, because it is the community of McDonough County's pharmacy. And we're trying to prepare this organization for future generations so we can keep this hospital in the community for the people of the community.
Okay, so you work and think numbers all week.
Pretty much.
What do you think on the weekends? Now, I think I read somewhere there's some hunting and fishing involved in what you enjoy doing.
Right, yes. I like I mentioned, I grew up on a farm. We still have a farm. We still live on a farm. So I enjoy just about anything outdoors. That would be fishing, hunting, camping, spending time on the farm, just fixing things or doing whatever. That's how I decompress and recharge to do the job that I do today.
Okay. Now, I said I only had two questions. I got one more. We're about at time. But now, you're a hunter.
Yes.
And you're older like me.
Okay.
So I remember when I was a kid and everybody was deer hunting, if you got a deer, you were lucky.
Right.
Do you deer hunt?
I do.
And how much easier is it on your farm to get a deer now than it was when you were a kid?
Yeah, I'm really blessed because there are a lot more deer today than there was years ago when I started hunting. I do, but I enjoy deer hunting. But I also, every deer I've gotten the last 2 years, I've donated to the food pantry and let them repurpose that. Our sons also hunt with me as well. You eat a lot of that deer meat, but anything I get, it goes right to the food pantry, and I donate it back to the community.
Well, MDH is all about community. It's been about community, and you even go home and make it about community. So that makes you a good guy, right?
Right. Well, I don't know about that, but, but I appreciate the comment.
Well, that'll do it for this halftime interview. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, with the second half right after this.
Welcome back to Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. All Macomb Bombers in the first half is Ian Case, and the Bombers dominate the first half, and taking care of business is all you can say.
Yeah, it was definitely a one-sided first half as the Bombers shoot 57.6% for the half. You would expect this just 28 to 8 points in the paint in favor of Macomb. Offense off turnovers, 23-4, second chance 7-0. Fast break 14-2 in favor of Macomb, and bench scoring 14-7 in favor of the Bombers as well.
Bombers with the halftime lead 47-11, a new season high in the first half, and everybody contributing in this one thus far.
Yeah, you look at Ian Case with 14, but, man, it's spread out after that. Hobson with 8.
It'll be Watson to take it out here. Here we go. Second half is underway at Western Hall. Holthouse to the corner. That's Drew Watson. Bang for a sports corner at 1:24 3 ball, and the magic continues. On the other side now, Brown County taking it. McGath, he'll feed. Duarte. Holthouse all by himself going to the basket, up and in. 52-11. It will be out of bounds. Brown County ball. Just about close to a minute into this game here. Brown County with it. Feed, McGath. Ten to shoot. Pull-up jumper on the way off the front of the rim, no good for McGath. Tipped around. Watson's got a hand on it. Let's see. They'll say it was last touched by the Hornets. Macomb will get the ball. Watson with it here. Macomb and Brown County both went with their starters for the beginning of the second half. Watson drives, looking, down low, finds Doyle. Turnaround pull-up, no good. Tapped around, drive by the Hornets. Shot clock will reset at 35. Ahead, good look underneath the Bombers there to triple team, and we have our first foul of the second half. Connor Bishop picking up his third.
Just the first here in the second half, third quarter for the Bombers.
Inside, jumper off the right side, no good for the Hornets. Ahead to Holthouse. Holthouse across midcourt. Watson for three. No good. Off the left side. 6:08 to go in the third quarter as there's a nice bank shot for Jather McGath. 52-13.
First two for McGath on the contest.
Holthouse with it. Corner Bishop. Outside a Case. Kind of gets tangled up, tosses it up, it's in. $54-13 now. Brown County basketball. Top of the key here for the Hornets. In the lane, turnaround, good. Jather McGath.
Couple straight for McGath.
Top of the key for Doyle. Holthouse fouled. Take a look at this one. Holthouse gets it up, and that's pretty clear foul. So he'll get 2 free throws here.
McGath on his second.
Team first. Drained the first one. The second one is good as well. (56-15). Drive in, Hornets looking for somebody. Feed it to the outside. 360 turnaround. On the way, no good. Rebound Doyle. He'll push the other way. Doyle with it underneath, scored a foul.
Nice job by Doyle going strong up to the glass here on the near side.
Free throw for Doyle, he got it.
Doyle now with 9 in the contest for the Bombers.
.426 to go, third quarter action from Western Hall. On the campus of Western Illinois University, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by Tom Conklin State Farm. McGath with it, that is out of bounds, but it will stay with Brown County. Coach Barnett's in the house. He and Central Panthers 1 seed take on Southeastern in our next game. Taking a stroll around the Western Hall before his game. Holthouse in motion. Straight to the basket, and he's fouled.
Market his third, team's third.
Free throw up and off the front of the rim, no good. First one he's missed tonight.
Bombers doing everything right. First half, they were 6 of 8 from the free throw line as well.
Second one is good. (60-15) now. Turnaround jumper on the way, won't go. It will stay with Macomb.
Tanner Stites, junior, number 30, back for the Hornets.
Straight in, Case gets it up and in. That one up, no good for Seitz. And Macomb, well, sitting in a new substitution line. 3-ball, Bishop, no good. Hornets go the other way with it as we hit the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Toss up and good, Maverick Henry.
30-second timeout for the Bombers to get the line change in.
Macomb taking the 30, get the substitutions in and talk things over, get everybody a breather, but dominant performance for the Bombers right now. If you're Brown County, you know you're going to have a tough game tomorrow against a talented Pittsfield squad. And the other good thing you talk about, win or lose, you're coming back tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. You've got another game tomorrow. As you said, that's going to be a tough one for the Hornets against a Pittsfield team that's probably got a little
chip on their shoulder.
Chip on their shoulder, punched in the mouth, whatever you want to call it, by Abingdon earlier, and looking to get back into a game on Saturday evening.
2:56 to play in the third quarter here. Macomb 62, Brown County 17. Good to have you with us tonight from Western Hall. Hobson looking, and a travel. Hornets take it the other way here. McGath feeds to the corner. They'll move it around here. Trying to get into 20, the double digits there. Macomb's defense has been excellent all night. 15 on the shot clock. Pull up 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Conley. He'll bring it across midcourt.
Nice.
Nicely done there for Nolan Hogue.
Nice pass from Conley as well.
Down low, the toss up and good for McGath. Corner for Cooper Hobson. Hobson drives, pulls up from 15, won't go. Penn on the outside, pulls up, it's good. Everybody getting shots to go tonight on the Bombers side.
Everybody that's in now has gotten on the scoreboard for the Bombers.
Penn down low, knocked out of his hands. Ahead and put up, scoring a foul. Good for Dirt Day. And he'll get a chance to play the three-point play, 66-21 now. Take a look at this one a little bit more from the back angle.
Hobson with the foul, his second, team's second. And the free throw up and good.
Penn with 60 seconds to play in the third quarter. Hornets trying to pick it up ahead the other way. And a foul again on the other end.
Jake Hobson's third, team's third.
Darte goes back to the line once again, just made his free throw on the last play. He'll make the next one again. Second free throw upcoming, 52-6 left in the third quarter. That rebounded by Macomb's Cooper Hobson. He'll feed to Tommy. Tommy DeMarche. Corner now for Conley. Conley look for Hobson. And the Hornets take it back. 35 to play. Third quarter action at Western Hall, up and good. Darte gets it up again. He's kind of finding some rhythm in this late third quarter. 66-25 now. Penn spin, turnaround. They'll wave the shot off.
It'll be on Penn, I believe.
No shot, our personal foul, 42 is right dead in first, 8-4.
4 seconds left, 3. Brown County a chance to beat the buzzer. Off and short. That's how the third quarter comes to an end. 68-25. Bombers in control of this one. And we're going to send it over to Dwayne Hewlett, who is
all right.
has
Well,
a special
here
interview.
with Larry Scholl. Larry, you've been around basketball in West Central Illinois for a long time. Been a few games that maybe haven't been so good. This is one of them, but it's going to be some good games tomorrow.
Yeah, there's ought to be some awful good games that winner's bracket tomorrow, and the loser's bracket games are probably going to be pretty close.
Well, you coached, you refereed. You got Dave Hasley sneaking up behind you here. You know some of these referees pretty well.
Basketball's all about. I started him officiating. That's how long I've been in it. Yeah, I did it 44 years. Tournament, maybe 11 times over the years. First one was 1975. I know that.
This is one of the best tournaments in the state of Illinois, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's local teams, and there for a while there was some teams from Chicago and over around, but most of the time it's all local teams and a lot of local flavor to it.
All right, Larry. We'll have fun watching the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Dwayne. Brown County basketball to get quarter 4 underway. And here we go. Again, 2 games left on the evening and the day, with Illini West Macomb-Roseville capping us off at 9:30, but Camp Point Central Southeastern before that. That game is next. Going to be a fun one with a little bit of a rivalry there. Hobson up and in. Cooper Hobson variety, as Dwayne Hewlett would say.
Exactly.
70-25. Down low, spin move, kicked outside, and a foul. DeMarchi with the foul, his first, team first. Havens at the line. Had some pretty good success today from the charity stripe.
And there's a kiss of death. 3 of 3 before that one.
And Isaac House comes in. The clock will run with the large deficit. Second free throw, he got it.
Only the second game today that's had that.
DeMarchi across midcourt. Over to Penn. Penn drives. And Hobson knew it. Ahead for the Hornets here. 6:13 to go. Ball's tapped around. Loose. DeMarchi picks it up. About 6 minutes. 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. Penn with it in the corner. Hogue. Top of the key, Hobson. Back to House. Three ball. Penn won't go. .25 of the shot clock, 5:30 on the game clock. Running clock in the fourth quarter. Hobson on the rebound there. That will stick with Brown County.
Shot clock
or
at
no,
23.
That'll stay with Macomb. DeMarchi to the basket. Oh, in and out, no good. That might have brought the place down. Ahead for the Hornets. Toss up, up and no good. Close for Havens. Putback is good. Drew Market. .427 to go. DeMarchi, and he took one too many steps there. Hornet basketball, 4:17 to go. Again, don't go anywhere. We have Camp Point and Southeastern, one-seeded Camp Point in the next contest, and then if you need a cup of coffee, that would be the time to get it in between games, as we have the 9:30 game between Macomb-Roseville and Illini West, a good one to close us out on day one of the 77th edition of the MWHT. Here is Hogue, 2-on-1 to the basket, feed across, toss up, it's good for Cooper Hobson. .336 to play in the contest. Ahead for Penn to the basket, up and good.
Six now for Penn on the contest.
3:06 to play. Long 2 ball won't go for the Hornets. Corner 3, House. Off the back iron, no good. 2:53 to go in the contest. Shot up and good for Drew Market. Bombers will take it the other way. Ahead the other way for the Hornets. The toss up off the right side. No good. 2:19 to go. It's good.
DeMarchi.
DeMarchi gets it to drop. And the toss-up won't go, but he's fouled in motion. Market gets the free throws. Hobson his first foul. Team's second. Market at the line now. Missed it off the right side. Second one's good. Market will go 1 of 2. 76-31, 1:23 to go. House looks for Hobson down low, and he's fouled on the floor. Bombers take it, toss it up, and it's good from Zarian Penn. 78-31 now. And a tie-up on the other end.
Clock down to 30 seconds to play in this one.
They will stop it should the clock get to 10 seconds, and he's still at the line. Just depends how quickly they move here. All right, so got to preserve those last 10 seconds for both teams. First one's no good. Should stop it here shortly. They won't. He'll get it off in time. And the Bombers get a dominating win in the first round of the Macomb-Western Holiday Basketball Tournament. 78-32. All systems go for this Macomb squad in the play-in contest, and it will be Macomb and Abingdon at 8 o'clock tomorrow night here at Western Hall. Bombers take no problem and get the win.
Should be a good one tomorrow night. A-Town coming off the, I guess you would call it upset win, 42-34 over the number 4 seed Pittsfield Saukeys.
Bombers in A-Town, Saukeys, and Brown County. Dwayne Hewlett will have Macomb headman Jeremy Anderson to talk about the dominating win. Let's go over to Dwayne Hewlett with Jeremy Anderson.
All right, well, here with Coach Anderson. Well, it kind of finished how it started. You guys got a good win, and a lot of kids got some good playing time.
Yeah, it's always good to see. You know, guys come to practice, they work hard, they don't get a chance to get in the games very often, so every time you get a chance to do that, it's good to see. I think their habits need to get a little bit better out there defensively. Maybe they can understand why they don't get more time, but it's something you got to do every once in a while.
Well, tomorrow you play an A-Town team that I think is better than some people had given them credit for by their record, but you've got ties to A-Town. Does it bring back some memories when you see A-Town on your schedule?
Oh, absolutely. You know, Corey Link played for me. Caleb Batson, the assistant, played for me. There's two guys that, I feel like they're almost my own kids, the way, you know, we have a really close relationship with those guys. You can never underestimate A-Town kids. They're going to get after it. They're going to play hard. They play good defense. So I think they're doing a really good job. It's going to be a tough game for us.
Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
And back to you guys real quick.
Thanks, Dwayne. Bombers take care of business and are heading back to the championship quarterfinals of the 77th Macomb-Western Holiday Tournament from Western Hall. The Bombers take care of business. Bombers 78, Brown County 32. Live from Western Hall saying so long. Bombers take care of business. Good night from Western Hall. Camp Point and Southeastern is up next.